Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my channel today. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe if you like videos that give alternative perspectives. You know, something that makes you sometimes ask yourself, do I really need to run that extra mile today? Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the James Charles controversy. This wasn't the video I had planned, but it's a lot easier to make since my computer takes a week apparently to edit an 8-minute filmed video. It's that slow and that old. The video I'm making is about Billie Eilish, so if you're interested and you want to see it, be sure to subscribe. Anyways, I digress. I want to mention that PewDiePie was the one who really inspired me to make this video, because when I watched his video, a lot of what he said was what I was thinking about. So I'm gonna link his video in the description of this video, and also my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter. So here's the story. Now I know most of you or all of you know it by now, so this is just a refresher. James Charles and Tati were like mother and son for some time now, and James would promote her product, but recently he promoted some other company's product because they helped him with security at Coachella. This apparently really hurt Tati to the point of tears and triggered her to disassociate herself with James Charles. It's of my belief, and seemingly many others, that this wasn't the only thing that triggered this response from her. Something apparently happened at some birthday party that apparently really disgusted her, and also the fact that James Charles is attracted to straight guys. So here are my points. When it comes to promoting a rival brand of Tati's, James could have handled that situation differently by talking with her before actually promoting the brand, so that way it doesn't come across as him betraying her. Okay, so the conversation would go something like this. Hey Tati, these guys really called in a favor for me and I wanted to return the favor. I'll be talking about their sleeping pills. It's a different product from yours, but the company is very similar. Or something like that. As PewDiePie said, this is something that they should have talked about. Tati was gonna talk with James about it, but then she heard he contacted some drama channel, 2 drama channels particularly, and that made her even more infuriated. And to me, that should have been even more a reason for her to talk with him and find out why he contacted these drama channels in the first place. She assumed he was doing damage control and decided to take actions into her own hands and went public, which was, in the simplest of terms, stupid. And thinking about it now, I think it's more of a revenge type of thing. She wanted him to feel the same hurt that he made her feel, and this was her way of doing that, and that is such a toxic mentality to have. They're both to blame for this in my mind, because they did not talk with each other. It's like a typical high school teenager problem. You have girl A and girl B. Girl A is gonna have some friend who's gonna tell her something like, oh, girl B said something about you. And instead of girl A confronting girl B, she's gonna be mad and stop talking to her instead of confronting her to talk about it. It's stupid and immature. But anyways, take a look at this. This is what James and one of the drama channels actually talked about. Ridiculous. The second part of this whole story thing is with James liking straight men. I want to make clear first that I'm not in any way a supporter of the predatory nature of a gay guy trying to convert a straight man. Just to be clear, neither am I some fan of James. I just know of him because he is a big YouTuber, and I have watched a couple of his videos. Now here's my problem. James has made it quite public that he likes straight men for years now apparently, and people haven't really called him out on it. In fact, it was supported by social media. Quite recently, he has been flirting with some guy he had on his channel who made it clear, quite clear to the world that he is straight. James kept flirting with him, and everyone thought it was so cute. It was the cutest thing, and that they'd make such a cute couple. His followers encouraged it. And now I see on social media, everyone is so disgusted by it as though it's some dark secret. You know, it's Smallville best describes it. The one thing people like more than building someone up is tearing them down. Why wasn't everyone against this in the past as they are now? It just doesn't make sense. Do you think if everyone was as aggressive in the past as they are now, James would have kept with this mentality? No, it doesn't work like that. The only time someone will change is if they recognize there is a need to change. It's like the core principle of humankind. We only evolve or develop until we see a need. And Tati, as his mother thingy, should have been rigorously trying to influence James to change such a destructive attribute. It reminds me of one of those workplace problems where everyone makes inappropriate jokes, and the minute there's a new boss who finds those jokes inappropriate, then you're gonna have everyone stepping up and saying, "Oh, I always thought those jokes were inappropriate." And then they're all gonna point fingers at one guy, and he's gonna take the fall for it. It's quite easy to make a video about how much of a prick James is because that's a going thing. And I'm really glad that a giant YouTuber like PewDiePie was able to make a video sharing an unpopular opinion. It should have persons thinking, which is why I made this video to give persons a different perspective on the whole matter. I do think that there is more to the situation. Things that apparently are too ghastly or big of a secret for the persons involved to talk about it, because Jeffree Star actually slightly teased about a couple of things on his social media apparently. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if in 2 months James and Tati made up and are best of friends again, and this whole thing was just a publicity stunt to gain Tati some followers, because her subscriber count jumped massively after this whole thing blew up. Either way, that's all from me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the points I shared, and give your perspective on the whole situation. And if I'm missing something, be sure to correct me or whatever in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Of course, like the video if you like the video. And thanks guys. See you guys in the next one.